welcome back. It's August, which is still so surprising to me. This month, or July, which is currently this month, I found an old book of Da Vinci prints, and the paper was just starting to sort of decay. So I flipped through and found this one to use as my inspiration for August. So I pulled some colors from here I wanted to work with, browns and yellows and reds, and my idea was to have this lady as my theme with poppies. You'll see in a moment, once I start working on the poppies, my color scheme gets a little off from what I had hoped and planned, but that's okay. We're trying something new and I enjoy seeing her there. So here I'm about to start on the poppies, and it would have been a great idea to look up some reference photos, but I did not want to do that. So I was about to start on the poppies. I couldn't decide and went ahead and lettered in my August goals. Here I am using Diamine Ancient Copper ink and a Jinhao fountain pen with a 2.5 stub nib. This is a slightly different setup than I've done in the past. So on the right hand side I'm doing an August cover page, and on the left I'm doing my August goals. So for these poppies I started by going in with Noodlers Pecan ink, and then I went in with the red with the Diamine Ancient Copper. The ink was a little drier than I expected, so you'll see I go in with a little bit of water. I didn't want to do much water here because the paper is so thin. There I'm coloring in the centers with the black brush pen, adding in some lines with Diamine's green black, a little more black as well. And later on I'll come back and add some layers to this and touch things up, but at this point I just needed to leave it alone. So this is another new thing for me. I'm adding in an actual sort of mini calendar in a traditional calendar style. So as you saw, I did not rule on the lines, just kind of loosely. I pulled the pen towards me to try to keep track of it. I decided that this might be helpful this month because I'm going to try to get back into using my Instagram account pretty consistently. And this I thought would be a good way to plan out some of those. On the right hand side, I'm very excited about this. I am combining my cleaning spread, my tarot tracker, my mood tracker, my habit tracker, and my husbandry tracker, which is a lot of trackers. And you'll see there's not a circle like I normally use for, oh wait, sorry, going back as I add in a little bronze to my flowers. Oh yeah, and here I decided to put in the dates on a sort of splotch of color. I used a brownish red from Tombow there and wrote in the dates with the bronze gel pen. And those pens will all be below. Anyway, so over here you'll see I did not do my circle cleaning tracker this time. I realized what I really wanted to see was like, when am I doing things? And the circle tracker wasn't the best for that. So I'm doing it more like a regular tracker. Across the top I have all of the different cleaning tasks. Down the side I have the days. Of course these aren't things I want to do every day, but this will at least help me see when I do them and sort of in conjunction. And on the right side there I still am doing 2 spots for a number, 1 column for a suit, 1 column for whether or not it's a reversal, 3 columns for my mood, 4 columns for tracking, 1 to mark quality time, 1 to mark words of praise for my husband, and 1 column for sex and 1 column for notes. And eventually you will see I do add in a little key for the quality time, though I think my head blurs out most of it there. I have not decided what habits I'll track for this month entirely, but I will definitely keep in reading and face care. So yeah, oh, here we go. I said letter in trackers there. You see that's also with the Noodlers Apache Sunset that I used last month. There's my head. Sorry. But for the quality time, I have a positive, a negative, and a dash there to kind of get a good sense of that. I'm adding in some shadows, and you'll see I add in black lines on the right. And these are the start for my gratitude and my everyday magic. I have not used these spreads as much as I would like in July, but having them has given me a space for it, and I have done it more than I was in previous months. So I did want to bring them back. And as before, I'm just doing the numbers down the side and lines. Here I'm doing a few more poppies. And as you saw there, I started with the Diamine Ancient Copper and added in the other colors on top and around. So after I actually mark in my gray lines here in a moment, I actually went through and added several layers to the poppies that I forgot to film. And that was adding in some more red, adding in spikes on the vines, and adding in leaves. So I'll do a quick flip through in this opening next scene here, but then you'll get to see a little closer when my final flip through. And this is setting up the first week of August. I'm putting in my poppies over here. And this is a spread that I used for the last 2 weeks of July and found really enjoyable. So what I will do in a moment is put my mini calendar up in the top left, and then my task list with the days, and a calendar down the side with just a place to mark things. It doesn't look the best here because I decided on this spread to do the first 10 days of August as a week, and that kept me from having to make the decision of whether to put or how to divide July and August. So you'll get some cats footage here in a moment, and they'll blur some of it before we go through. But that's going to be it for my August setup. Thanks for coming with me, and blessed be. Alright, so here is a quick flip through of my August setup. So here I have my cover page and goals on the same spread. As you can see, I definitely brightened up my poppies a lot and added in those characteristic little thorns on the flower stems. I have my month at a glance and my combo of cleaning tracker, tarot tracker, mood tracker, habit tracker, and what I've been calling my husbandry tracker. Then my gratitude, my everyday magic, and then my first weekly, which is actually 10 days to get me from this, kind of last 3 days of this week and into the next week of August. Thanks for watching along with me. I hope that you found something fun or inspiring to work from, and I'll see you next time. Bye.